Welcome to another episode of Cantona's Collar. Collar's up.
We
The last one of the season. And last one of the season. And I've got not one, but I've got two garage projects. Because, you know, gotta have two. Gotta make up for lost time. So I've got a Garagist IPA. I don't know how to say that properly. I don't know what that is. It's an IPA at 5.8%. I've got a Golden Path Hazy IPA, like 4%.
Well, I've gone up
Should be well.
450 again. I'm actually just drinking this all the time now, instead of just podcast based. So, still haven't come to the party, have they?
Not yet. They are watching though, so like
It's still the nicest beer. It's still the nicest beer to drink. That is, you love it.
I've not had a craft beer for a little while. Been stuck in some other stuff. Guinness more than most.
No. You haven't been stuck in Guinness. You've been stuck in Garage Project.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be silly.
Whoa,
Well,
that's lovely.
Yeah,
you too. Well, let's end of the season. We didn't manage to catch up at the end of Brighton away, which was a solid performance. Kept the foot down on the pedal, and a cruisy 3-0 win.
And I think they've beaten us 5 times in the last 8.
Is that what it is?
I think so. I'm sure I heard that stat. So if they're not a bogey team, I don't know what it is. But yeah,
I think we thought we were going to see, one or two kind of, and there was one or two that did come on. I think Xerxes came on later on, and then Milassi came on as well. I mean, those players are gone, aren't they? So it was a little bit at the end, but that first half was probably as good as the first half I think we've seen all season.
Well, first of all, from our last pod, I wish we had been able to see Carrick's interview first when he had the agreement with Casemiro, because I had Casemiro down as a goal scorer. You were saying he's being arrested for Brazil, and I was saying you're talking absolute nuts. But you didn't know that. There's no way you knew that.
I knew, mate. It was, that was the deal. That was the contract.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, good game. What was the first goal? Bruno, corner, Dogu, just an absolute rocket header.
Yeah. And that's his record.
Really nice goal.
Record
record for assists. Some people love assists, some people
I was just about to
assist.
say, yeah, that's. Are we ever going to talk about assists ever again after this?
No, I can't be bothered with it. Second goal, the little triangle of football with, I think it was Mazraoui, Ahmed, and then
someone else. Mount and Ahmed, yeah.
And crossed into him. It was just beautiful, wasn't it? It was really
so
nice
good
goal.
It's just straight off the training field, that one was, wasn't it? Just bang, bang, but one touch, across the 6-yard box, tapping. Every striker's dream.
We don't score enough of those. We don't.
Ruud van Nistelrooy used to made a career of it. That's what he did. 6-yard.
One of those, and then what was Bruno? Bruno was had a strike from the right, did it, and crossed the keeper.
Yeah.
3-0.
Yeah. As good as a performance, and it was solid, wasn't it? Like, I mean, Brighton were pushing for, I think even at one stage, a Europa spot. Had other results gone the right way, so they had motivation to really kind of stick it on us. But yeah, fair play. Carrick's got the job. And he made a statement, that it's foot on the pedal, and with Man United will just keep winning games. That's how it should be.
Foot on the pedal twice tonight.
Oh, I was going to say the gas. I mean, that's really cool. That's what my kids say after watching this on YouTube.
I guess with Carrick, he had to get a job. And what else could he do? I don't think any of us have been massively impressed with every minute of every game this season. But hey, the Premier League's not been fantastic anyway, has it? But I'll take it.
Put it this way: so Michael Carrick has finished with 39 points out of 17. And when you look at that 2020, and it's a awkward way of looking at things. But obviously, Amarim left. You turn off the calendar year. We had Fletcher in for two games. I think there were two draws. I think memory Burnley and
Yeah.
Wolves or something like that. Can't quite remember what it was. But United have finished top. Basically, if you looked at the turn of the calendar year, United are a point ahead of Arsenal. And to think that this time last year we finished 42 points behind Liverpool at the end of the season, at top of the league. It's got to say something for Carrick's. He's turned us around. He's certainly got the dressing room on his side. Yeah, it's
I think the goal difference between was massive as well, wasn't it? We'll be -5 or plus something like that last year, which was just appalling for us. But -5 or +5, it was one of those.
yeah. I've actually
Goodness.
I've actually got the results here in front of me for this season. And I'll rattle through them because they are impressive. I mean, as much as you
You
kind
love
of go,
that.
like he started off against Man City, 2-0, away to Arsenal 3-2, Fulham 3-2, Tottenham 2-0. So that was 4 in a row in his first 4 games. Had that draw against West Ham, so I think it was Sesko, wasn't it? With a 90-something minute equaliser. Went away to Everton, which I think we were both a bit. Everton away is a bit tricky. Won that 1-0. Won that 1-0. Beat Palace at home 2-1. And then we did lose and then finally lost the game against Newcastle away, which that hurt because it was 10 men and we should have won that game. But Villa 3-1, Bournemouth 2-2, Leeds we lost 2-1 at home, which was awful. And then from there, winning against Chelsea 1-0, Brentford 2-1, Liverpool 3-2, drew away to Sunderland 0-0, but it was kind of in the bag by then, wasn't it? Forest at home 3-2, and Brighton 3-0. Like, I mean, what a second half of the season.
Happy with that, are you?
What an end to the season. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty
Bit of a
happy with that,
difference
my
from
friend. Massive difference.
15 I think he had to get it, but boy, do we need an overhaul. I know we've taken this a lot before the podcast. There was never an overhaul needed. A big group of players need to come into our club. It's really now, isn't it, with the amount of things we have next year? Because we looked at the bench and some of those games come in and we had no one on there, did we?
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, so yeah, good little position to be in, isn't it now? And then we can't not make mention of player of the season, Bruno Fernandes. I mean, we talked about Michael Carrick there, but Bruno's really kind of he's been immense for us, hasn't
I'm going Casemiro, buddy.
he? Oof.
Casa, definitely.
It's going to be tough to replace him, isn't it? Tricky to replace Casemiro.
So,
Should we?
Casa for mine, but yeah. What's next? What have we got?
If we're talking about players, I mean, I've got two things to probably do. We can review the season and look at our predictions at the start of the season and see how we fared up against those, or we can roll into a in-out loan, sell, loan, keep, and just have a little chat about kind of the news.
Let's do that. And if we've got time, we'll do our reviews of the season. If not, jump on next week and talk a little bit of transfer talk and some review of the season. But yeah, let's do it now first.
Have you had somebody knock on the door there, just out of interest?
Don't have to.
Right. Let me just put United squad then.
I'm prepared.
Not with this one. You caught me out. Bayenda. So easy. Tom Heaton, I think he's gone anyway, is he? Tom. And obviously the men's another great shout for. Actually, we talk about results, talk about Carrick, talk about Casemiro, talk about Bruno. Forgot to talk about the men's and how good he's been for us, hasn't he, this season? What
can he be
an
Young
impact.
Player of the Year?
What an impact he's been. Um,
But he could be young player of the year.
if you want them to
Well, that's a prize. Cantona's called young player of the year.
be. Onana?
Oh, forgot about him. That's Sal.
Well, he's about to come back to the to Carrington and he start training.
Let's move on.
Yeah, moving on. We're selling him. Delo, I'm selling. Mazraoui, keep.
Because the reason why I'm saying keep to those two is because I think we need to spend money in other places.
True. Just think we can do better than Dalo. We need
I
a
agree.
solid right back. Delit, keep. Maguire's got a 1 year extension, so he's staying, but would you have kept him? Of course he would.
Yeah,
Even if England don't choose him, he's gonna have a
yeah.
nice summer's break. Nice summer's break and coming in fresh for United. Our new central defensive mid, Lissandro Martinez.
Sal,
No, you're not. You're not
he's not a
selling him.
central midfielder. No, he's not. It's not a central midfielder.
Defensive.
I don't think we need any central defenders. I think we need got Euro heavy. Maguire, he just needs to figure it out between those five, doesn't he?
I'm
With the
keeping
amount of
Martinez.
games we've got for it. Yeah, Euro and heavy. We're keeping all of them, aren't we?
Malassia's gone. Euro, you're keeping him. You're not loaning him. I think you
No,
mentioned the loan, did
if
you?
we did get Champions League, I probably would have phoned in. Now we've got all these, we've got the full tournaments now. I think just keep the five because you get injuries, which we seem to get a lot of for central defenders.
Mm.
So I think there's five central defenders, and I'm sure there's another young lad to come through as well. So I just don't think that's where we should be spending the money on.
So sure, Heaven we're keeping. Sorry, Euro Heaven we're keeping. Luke Shaw.
Well, you've got to keep them. We need a left back, don't we?
Hmm. Yeah, you got to keep him. Yeah, he's started every game this season for United.
What
Um,
a game of the day.
yeah, yeah, no, he did. Tyler Fredrickson, send him on loan.
Yeah, I forgot all about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I've
then
interested in this one, the young lad coming through.
yeah,
Yeah, probably the one.
and then Diego Leon, who obviously signed January last year, so he's been with us 18 months, but he's been playing in the
Yeah,
under 23s or under 21s, hasn't he? Which
interesting to see what happens.
he's not really
Then,
made an impact there either, really, has he? You don't hear much about him. You certainly don't see him as a backup for sure. So yeah, he's got to go out on loan, surely.
yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens to the young lad. But that's the defence. I think our priority is one, getting you some cost syrups, stop coughing in people's ears. I think the urgent thing is left back.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, we've got next.
Mason Mount.
Oh God, it's so tough, isn't it? You can't loan him. I think for next year, at the moment, it's keep.
So he started obviously against Minot against Brighton. I think he did quite well,
Yeah,
but and it's always a but with Mason Mount, isn't it? And it's a shame because he's a good squad player. He's off the bench.
yeah,
He
we'll
doesn't
keep him.
demand first team. He works hard, but he's got to stay so. I think if we're going to have a massive somewhat overhaul of our midfield, I think there's some
Yeah, I
beauties we
think
can
you're
get in.
probably right. So hard at the moment
I
because
think
I'm kind of thinking about the keeping sellers. Some of them are getting conflicted with who I want to buy and who I don't want to buy. But I guess if you get 50 million for Mason Mount, I'll put towards Arnie or something like that, you're going to take it all day long. But I don't want to sell him. But I think I'll go to you on that one, mate. I'll go Stan.
Bruno, build him a statue. Yeah. Dorgu.
Build him a statue. Dorgu keep as a left winger, not a left back.
Yeah. Casemiro's gone. Ugarte, he's not confirmed to go, but he's got to go. Surely,
He's just got to go.
got to go. Manu, you don't
Keep.
sell Manu, and Shea Lacey. Do you keep him or do you put him on loan?
Unless you buy a striker, which is doubtful. So keep him. But you do said that
Um,
I said that Obi on loan, but I'd be keeping Shea Lacey around.
yeah. So okay, Obi. I'd keep Obi. I want to see it. I do want to see him next season. I want
Such
to
a fan, right?
see. Yeah. He came with so much promise. He came, with heaven again, so much promise, and heaven's
Came
really
from heaven.
delivered. Came
From
from
heaven.
heaven, yes. But yeah, and heaven's really delivered for us, doesn't he? So like, I just want to see him have his go and his chance to set the Premier League alight with,
Well, I do next year when we get to the Carling Cup and FA Cup, we just throw a load of kids in there. I think we just try and pretty much put our full strength squad out and don't go out of any of these tournaments too early like we did this year because that was embarrassing. So there might be room for a couple of the guys to come on, but I'd be surprised if Carrick starts young teams this year.
Sesko,
Brilliant. Well,
Pete.
just brilliant this year. Fair play, just brilliant. The pressure, Hoyland couldn't do it. What Sesko's done, he's so much work in the background with different players and ex-players, and that's a fair play.
He's not started the last few games either, and I think he's come right. Obviously, the turn of the season, sorry, turn of the calendar year. I think I mentioned a few weeks back that he scored more than Drogba in his debut season, and Drogba was a weapon, wasn't he, for
And in
the
the
Premier
last game
League?
he
So
did play, and I think he scored. He was injured in that game as well, and so he's obviously not put his body on the line, which is good because so many players were away now. But he's a definite keep. I hope we see more of him.
Burma,
Keep playing in the right position.
yeah, keep him. He's scored a couple of goals in the last two games. Just needed that one,
And
didn't he,
missed a
just to
few
get
sitters.
going. Cunha,
Easy keep.
keep.
That's
Xerxes, yeah, Gary projects, golden pair. Xerxes,
I like him. I don't know why. I, I, I think to keep him. I do. I know that's mad. No, I know. I don't disagree with you. I just think the amount of games coming up and his league and stuff. I think we got a run of games, and I'm not too sure where that run of games would come. And we don't quite play. Well, we haven't quite played this season how we liked it. I think there's something there. Man. I think on the ball is next level. But if we need to sell him to get money, I get it. But I'm saying keep.
I can't believe you just talked about 30 seconds about Xerxes, about how much you love him. You gave me shit for building a statue for Bruno. You basically
You
want a
talk
statue.
about.
You want a statue for Xerxes there.
You talk 45 seconds each week about heaven. I think he's played like twice.
Xerxes fucking not even scored twice. He can go to a new club next season.
I think there's something there.
No.
Okay.
Ahmed,
Keep his ideas.
he played well. Him and Dorgu played well actually against Brighton.
It's probably his first game in a long time.
Yeah, so he's got it there. We're keeping him in. And then last but not least, Rashford.
Rashford's in the conversation.
Well, he's still
Hell
a
no.
United player today, isn't he, right now?
No way back. Absolutely no way back. Sell, sell, sell. All the best.
So to who?
If he can't come back, don't you dare say keep.
I'm not saying we should keep him because one of his wages are massive, aren't they? And it's just a huge burden.
No,
But
no, no, not his wages. How he's behaved. He's behaved itself.
I think there's a chance there of Michael Carrick. I think Mike.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm a little bit torn. In
who would
defence,
you get rid of first, Rashford or Kevin?
Rashford. But who would you get? I mean, that's like saying, if you said to me, who'd you get rid of first, Xerxes or Rashford? I'd get rid of Xerxes.
It's just being silly.
It's not.
Rashford needs to go. Do you want to keep Sancho as well?
Now, well, Sanchez gone, and I
Or is
wouldn't
he
have
out of
kept him.
contract?
Yeah. Well, we
Is he
didn't
not
renew it, did we?
plus one, so we get some money?
Well, we didn't want to do it because we get no money still.
Right, we just spent more time talking about Rashford than anyone else,
About the
including
same.
Xerxes.
Well, mate, I'll take us on to the next one. That's the big news in the last 24 hours is that United have got £250 million to spend, based on the financials released at the end of last quarter, 31st of March. It's been talked about everywhere. It's been reported at BBC Sport, Manchester Evening News. It seems pretty real. And with £250 million, not to say you have to spend it all at once, because obviously you've got ability to do installments. I think United got 150 or 170 mil to pay off in some of those other installments from transfers.
I
So
was, I was, I was about to say that. Yeah.
yeah, so you know, it's a good little budget, isn't it? Do a little bit with that little budget, mate. We've been linked to everybody under the sun, but some exciting players as well. Though, you think about Morgan Rogers, you think about Tonali, and obviously um, Edison, and there's some decent. I mean, they're all. It could be a huge transfer window for United this season.
Imagine, like, United of old days,
Yeah,
imagine if we showed a little bit of clout and just went and got Edison, which, you
yeah,
know, I like, you know what I mean? But you want Anderson? They're going out to get Anderson, Tonali, and Edison.
and Rogers.
That's bloody good.
Whew.
Rogers as well, you go for a four.
Oh, I mean, and that's where I see, there's no room for Mason Mount in that kind of environment. There's
Yeah.
no room for Xerxes in that kind of,
You can't buy those four players though, because three of those four players are all starters, and you need to build a team around Kobe. I think.
we've got plenty of games,
Yeah, yeah, it's true, mate, but
plenty of games.
I'm excited. But it'd be nice to get this Edison one seems to be getting closer and closer. But I actually thought it would have been over the line. So I wonder what's holding that up.
It's not far away though, is it? Seems to be, yeah, every day there's something.
Yeah, and I was listening to one of the, I think it was Talk Sport, and someone was talking about Edison, saying because there was a fan asking why he wasn't in the Brazil squad, and apparently it's just because Casemiro prefers playing. Um, the name still escapes me for Casemiro prefers playing within the whole Brazil squad at the moment is around Casemiro. I would think to the World Cup that Edison will be a Brazilian player. But it's funny how they call him the Brazilian. And normally when they call someone Brazilian, it's because they play for them. But
I think
he's obviously
Casemiro,
not at the moment.
I think Casemiro's recommended United go out and get Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle. You're not going to get Guimaraes and Tonali, and they've just lost obviously Anthony Gordon as well. Like that's no one to swoop in and take the spine of the team. But
I know we don't talk about the players in the clubs, but how's Anthony Gordon got a 70 million move to Barcelona with 300 plus grand a week? I'll never know because he's been at fallen. Anyway, he's on a good six there.
he scored a cracking free kick in the El Clasico as well, didn't he, against Real,
Yeah,
which
I
should have been
cannot believe it.
signed, sealed, and delivered on his transfer, really, shouldn't it? So
Yeah, I can't believe they've done that. Because he is one of the highest wages for red. Anyway, good luck to
two,
him.
two more, mate. Have you seen the pre? I know this is going, and we will get here as well. But the pre-season fixtures that we've got lined up.
Yeah.
You ready for this? And I'm quite impressed, and I think it's brilliant. Apart from this one. Wrexham at home.
Oh.
That's that's just a Hollywood game, and it feels
What's
like
the date?
18th of July, and it kind of gets into almost like you're in Europe again. So we've got Rosberg away, Rosenberg away, Rosberg, Formula One there. Rosenberg away, Atletico Madrid at home, PSG at home, Leeds at home, AC Milan at home.
Oh, so
Not,
we're not going away anywhere.
oh, sorry. No, say, yeah, no, I actually don't know where they are, but they're just read out like that. But that's quite a nice build up for getting into the season,
That is
isn't it?
good.
You know, if we've got that momentum, we've got the transfers in nice and early. It's a pretty good few warm up games there.
Well, my Man United calendar's disappeared from my. I need to work out how that works. Okay. Well,
Should we get into the last bit then, mate? Predictions,
what's the last bit?
and then they'll be up for everybody to see right about now. And I can see what they are, but you obviously can't see them.
Okay. I've got no idea. So let's do it.
So Barry's title winner was, survey says, Arsenal. You got that one right.
Yeah.
Mine was Liverpool.
Okay.
I got them wrong.
Bad.
And era's come to an end, and obviously Pep's gone. Annie Slot's gone. So long may that continue. That definitely won't be my prediction next season. So I'm happy to be wrong there. Arsenal, well, what do you say? Your top four were?
Well, I would say my top four were probably Arsenal, then City, then Chelsea, then Liverpool.
Almost. You had Arsenal, then Liverpool second, City third, Chelsea fourth. I had Liverpool, then Arsenal, then City. I'm quite embarrassed to say this last one.
You think Liverpool?
Tottenham.
Is that the worst shout of the season? Tottenham. Wow.
Given that they nearly got relegated.
What do you think?
I'm taking another drink.
Wow.
Your dark horse. So the dark horse was kind of who you think might sneak into that Champions League spot.
Villa?
You put Tottenham.
Wow. That's shit.
I put Everton.
Wow.
Hmm.
Incredible.
To stay up, we both put Sunderland. And by God, did they stay up and take a Europa League spot at the same time, didn't they?
Come seventh today? Seventh or
Yeah,
sixth?
it was. Yeah, I think it was seventh, wasn't it? Yeah, one of the two, because Bournemouth.
Fair play.
Yeah. Relegation, I got this spot on. So I put Wolves, Burnley, West Ham.
Wow.
I guess I
would have put Leeds instead of West Ham, I guess.
Yeah. Managers to be sacked, we both put. First manager to be sacked, or manager to be sacked. Both put Graham Potter.
Oh, did we?
Bang on. Not bad picks these last ones, to be fair. Now I don't have the stats in front of me, which I need to hurry up and do. For top scorer excluding Haaland and Salah.
Oh wow, okay, I can't remember that.
So you put Isak.
Okay, that worked out well.
I put Chris Wood.
That worked out well.
Now,
both injured.
Out of those two shitty picks, I don't even know who came on top. And
I would have thought Isak probably got about 5 or 6. And Chris Wood would have got a couple, wouldn't he?
Let's have a look. I'm going to have to scroll quite far down here, really, aren't I?
Or have you got it there, have you?
I'll just so Chris Wood got 3.
Okay.
I'm assuming that Isak should have got a little bit more than that, but I can't find him. I'll just say I won. We'll just say I won that one.
I'm fine. I don't care.
One with 3 goals. Get in there. top scorer at
Win
season
my
selling.
win my days.
Total Manchester United goals in the season.
Oh
You said,
shit. Uh,
yeah, you said 65. I said
okay.
70.
Oh,
United scored. United scored 69 goals.
wow, fucking hell.
Yeah.
So if you go over, you're out, so I win.
Nah. It's
It's always
closest
been
to,
that way.
obviously. Nah, I don't know what rules you're playing at.
That's not bad. That's good.
Tell you what, not apart. They were all not too bad, really. To be fair, were they? They were all, apart from top scorer and Tottenham, and United. To be fair, none of us picked United to be in Champions League spots, which
Where did we say United? Because I couldn't
I'd
remember.
I'd have to look back, but I think it was
I
something
think it
around
was top 10.
seventh. Yeah, seventh.
Yeah, I think we've kind of said around 8, didn't we? So that's fair play. Oh, well,
Well, that's a wrap. Yeah,
that's been an interesting season. I guess the next time we'll jump on, we'll be able to chat about United players in the World Cup and any transfer costs, and we'll keep it short and sweet. But if not, I think that's been not a bad first little season.
yeah,
Um,
been fun. It's going to be good to do it twice a week because we've got games left, right, and centre. Europe, Champions League back. We're doing a bit better in the cup competitions, and hopefully there's some big signings.
but I'd like to share something before you cut us off, and this does need to go live. I don't know if it's true,
Yeah.
but my wife's just texted me and said that Camille accidentally delivered his groceries to our house. Is that true? Do you deliver your own groceries to our house?
No, I forgot your birthday on Friday, and I genuinely was a bit gutted about that. So you have got some,
I've not seen it because I've been on
you got some garages there, garage project beers, obviously. You've got some Heineken silvers because so that's 18 beers, 18 drinks for your birthday. So nobody, I don't think anybody else has bought you. Somebody might have bought you a pint for your birthday, but nobody bought you 18 drinks for your birthday.
my
And
eldest child got me a 6 times 50. Shit you not.
yeah, 18 drinks for your birthday and Jaffa cakes. That is my love language.
And to be fair, it's 4 days late for getting your best
Three,
mate's birthday.
three. That
And
exaggerates it.
4.
Oh,
And 4. Friday to Monday's 4 days, isn't it?
no, three.
Alright, 3.
Saturday,
Still
Sunday,
bad, isn't
Monday.
it?
Yeah, sorry,
Still
mate.
bad.
So
Still bad.
happy 55th to you. It's
Nine, thank you.
and the rest. So
We'll have to do something big. Have to do something big next year for the big 5 hours.
so cheers to you, mate. Happy birthday. Good end to the
Thanks,
season.
buddy.
Enjoyed doing it with you.
Well, I've enjoyed it this year, mate. It's been bloody good. Nice talking about football, and we've not quite got what we wanted to. I know you wanted Cantona on the podcast, and I want 3 beers. We haven't got Edie yet. I'm still holding out for some free beers from Swifty or a t-shirt, cap. Shout out to Swifty. Come on, boys. Play the game.
Happy days. All right, mate. Call us up for the final
Call us
time of the season.
Absolutely.
And yeah, see you at the next Cantona's Collar. Cheers to our sponsors.
See you later, buddy. Bye.
Garage Project. See you later.